Hey gamers, this is Flyzik and thanks for tuning in to Gamer Central. A little over a week ago I did my first video for the upcoming changes for patch 4.3 of WoW. There was one major thing in there was that Darkmoon Faire was getting its own island. Today there was a big thing of info released on that, so let's go over it. So just because the Darkmoon Faire is getting its own island doesn't mean it's going to be around 24/7. It's going to be available during the first week of every month. If you don't remember that it's going to be there, there's going to be barkers in every capital city. There's also going to be an Elwynn Forest and Mulgore, a Darkmoon outpost, where they will be able to port you to the Darkmoon Island, as well as teleporters, Darkmoon teleporters, in the capital cities that you will have to pay for to make it to the Darkmoon Faire Island. If you have tickets from the old Darkmoon Faire, by the time 4.3 is rolling around, just throw them away. They're not going to be any good to you. There's going to be new Darkmoon tickets available then. So think you've seen everything that the Darkmoon Faire already has to offer? Think again. They're adding a whole bunch of new stuff, new games, as well as a dancing bear mount, so I'm excited to see what that's actually going to turn out to be like. As well as a fez-wearing monkey pet, new heirlooms, new crafting plans, all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool to see what you could actually buy with the Darkmoon tickets plus your reputation. And one major one that I forgot to mention is with the Transmogrification, apparently you're also going to be able to buy replicas of old set items that aren't available in the game anymore. So you PvPers who've been asking for certain pieces, or Death Knights who want to get their original pieces of gear from their starter quests, you might be in luck. Tired of sitting around in Stormwind and Orgrimmar just waiting for your next raid? Head to the Darkmoon Faire. They got plenty of little Carnival Games there. You're going to be able to trade your gold for Darkmoon Game Tokens that you'll actually be able to use on games like Whack-a-Gnoll and Battleship Royale, a shooting range, little games like that, to actually go and get the Darkmoon tickets. One of the really cool features, I think, is the Darkmoon Faire Field Guide. Looks like he's going to be a little guy who's going to run around with you while you quest, do dungeons, raid, Battlegrounds, anything, and he's going to find things that are called Darkmoon Faire artifacts that you could actually go back and turn into the Darkmoon Faire to get yourself extra reputation, experience if you're not max level, and extra tickets. Are your professions not maxed out? There's also going to be a thing for the first week. Go up to the Darkmoon Faire. They're going to have little things that help you with your professions. So say they need something made, it'll be able to grant you 5 points a week. So you'll get 5 points in every single profession you get while the Darkmoon Faire is going, which I think is pretty cool. So make all you PvPers happy. There's a Darkmoon Deathmatch Pit, which is going to run just like Gurbashi Arena. Every 3 hours he's going to put a chest down, and it's the only area in the Darkmoon Faire that is actually PvP. The entire place is a sanctuary. So, go there, Alliance, Horde, gonna be all fighting, big free-for-all for that chest. There's gonna be the prize tickets inside, not sure what else, so guess we'll see once it gets closer to the release time. So that's the end of my 4.3 Darkmoon Faire cap-up. Looks like there's going to be things for everybody to do no matter what level you are, because you will gain experience from doing certain things with them, and it actually looks like a pretty good idea. I'm happy that it's not going to be a 24/7 type deal, so it still will be a monthly world event. So that's at least good, and this will definitely help people get their Darkmoon Faire rep up who haven't been doing it in the past. Alright, as always, comment, subscribe, like, tell me what you'd like to see, anything, any of your comments on this Darkmoon Faire business, and thanks. See you next time.